When I opened my first shop, I only have a few items of cake, only one showcase in the shop. It's a very humble beginning. Never think of to open so many shops today.
Are you going to open in France?
My cousin the one to bring me here. I just bring one suitcase with me to Singapore and I learn a little bit English. Actually in Indonesia, I do some cake, buy a patat at home, take the order from home. I do not know that in Singapore they are not allowed to do it at home. I want to have a place and a license for me to do the cake. So I decided to rent a shop.
For about a year in 1981-82, my wife and I lived in Marine Parade, which was a new housing estate. The block we lived in was just across the road from Bengawan Solo, but I had no idea it was there. And one day, not long after we moved there, I was wandering around this neighborhood and basically smelled something very good.
So Johnson, I remember coming here and you were behind the counter that first day.
It was just a small shop with a cement floor and a single glass case in the front and a very friendly man behind the counter. And that turned out to be Johnson Liu. And this turned out to be the first Bengawan Solo shop that he and his wife Anastasia had opened. Johnson was in front and selling the kueh. At the back, there was Anastasia seated on a stool and working at the oven. When I told her this, she said, "Oh, I must have been making the kueh lapis." And the kueh lapis is an Indonesian cake that's very tedious to make because you've got to make it layer by layer. It takes a full 90 minutes to make a single cake. And at the time, she used to make them by herself and sell them in the shop. Everything looked good. I wanted to try everything. I bought it all. I ate it all. And I wrote a story about them.
When article came out in 1981, I think, people from all over Singapore came to my shop to try my cake. I really cannot close my shop. Before I open my shop, the people already waiting outside. What I do, I want to do the best I can. I really work very hard for it. No off day for me. I work 7 days a week. I only use the freshes, the quality, premium, natural ingredient. For example, we make chiffon cake using the natural pandan leaf, the juice, and coconut milk. I use freshly pandan juice and coconut, and also fresh local cake. I believe that very important for me to check in the kitchen. From the look at it, I can know whether the quality is right. If anything, I will cut and try. Make sure that there are no shortcuts. So it's not easy. You have to be very patient, but you cannot give up.
Very early on, I remember the smells, I remember the taste, I remember the sights, the colors. Something my mom and I really feel very strongly about is that it is a family business. A lot of both Singaporeans and overseas visitors are buying our products as a food souvenir from Singapore. We're happy that pandan cake, pandan chiffon, kueh lapis, our kueh, our cookies have become part of that Singapore food heritage and culture. I can say that whatever we produce is something that we'll be proud and happy to serve our own family.
I told my manager, I say, I only want to work until I'm 45. Almost 30 years back at then because of customer like my cake and kueh. That motivates me to carry on this business.